What's up everybody, Potato Man here, and welcome back to Odyssey. Now, most of you are probably wondering why I didn't stream yesterday. Well, unfortunately, something came up, and comes to no surprise because something always comes up. But it is what it is. We're here. That's all that matters, is that we're here now. That is, I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll just get these along the way. I don't know if I have any. Oh, just. Oh yeah, I didn't even pick those up yet. Oh well, that's fine. Like I said, after this, I'm not really going to be playing it much.
I should be careful. High security here. Off we go now.
Yeah, okay, about that, so just gonna... Yeah, that works. Oh, no, never mind. Oops.
Ella.
Get up. Get up. Oh shit. That's right. I forgot that Steve had one of his screenshots right here. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put it like unless that's recent. No, that can't be recent. Huh. Well, how about that? I'm actually no, not really surprised, but oh, there's Steve's other Jesus. I completely forgot that Steve made all the took those screenshots. Yeah, that's cool though. I was gonna say where the hell are my screenshots, but I remember now it's I don't have them on here because that was on my previous save files. All those screenshots I took were on my previous save files, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's fast travel here. OBJ.
Nikolaus warned me of snakes in the grass, but I wasn't expecting this.
It's a large snake,
This area will be well defended.
skeleton. Yeah, but oh, sweet lord, I was not expecting, one of them right there. Well, let's do it. Uh-oh. There's more coming. The worst ones are the ones with the daggers. Those are the ones that are really annoying. Speaking of which, I think... No, yeah, no, there it is. Oh my god. Right there. Hope I can, like, shoot it off the, yeah, there you go. See ya. Oh my. Oh my god, that was close. This bitch is so annoying. Yeah. You're about to die, bitch. Yeah, there you go. This annoying little bitch is dead.
Can't fight forever.
Yeah, this fucking
I'd love to fight us. Death is close.
Oh no. Oh, good. Yeah. You won't. Alright. Well, you know that works. Let's see who else is here. Righty-o. Let's go. I'm honestly surprised I was able to fight those guys, seeing as they're like 2 levels above me. Get smacked. Oh, hello. Look at these guys. Oops, who's it? Aw. Love to kick this little bitch off the cliff, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to because he's almost dead. Oh. Holy shit, that was an instant. Sometimes I wish that the assassination meter, like, well, their health, sometimes I wish it was a little more accurate, because it's, from what I've just seen, it indicated that I wasn't going to instantly assassinate that guy, but sometimes that's not even the case. Sometimes you actually do, even though it's telling, or even though it's showing you, you're not going to instantly assassinate this bad, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's nice. Well, I mean, not really, actually. What's so nice about having an inaccurate health meter telling you that you're not going to instantly assassinate this person, you know? I don't know if that was purposely done by Ubisoft or what. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just a very minor, like super extremely minor thing that doesn't really even actually need to be changed. Just something that I noticed and pointed out. These buggers. Wait.
I can smell that Malakas's stench.
Whoa, hey.
Death is coming for you, Elpinor.
Assassinate El.
What a shame. We would
Holy
have made
shit,
you
really? I actually... Oh my god. I suppose I did play this game 2 other times, so... The fact that I just went to the exact spot is no...
Before we killed you.
Jesus, but he looks tough, because he doesn't look like he's doing that easy. It's possible, let's do it, dude.
We cannot stand against what's coming.
Damn. Oh god. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is possible. This is crazy though, like, I actually didn't even know that this was possible to assassinate him before even doing the required mission to find out exactly where he is, you know. Hey, this is good to know. That I can do just this. It's kind of like skip right to the front. I like that. This is gonna be an easy fight. Long fight, but it's gonna be easy. This fucker has no choice.
Don't take it to Mistios. Your mother's the one we really want.
I mean, I'm kind of fucked here, bud. It's actually quite amazing that I can do this right now. I was not expecting that. I mean, I was, you know, considering I went to the right place to find him, I was expecting to
You're more
just like
foolish than
come
I
here and fight cultists. I wasn't expecting to come here to fight cultists and be able to actually fight him before I even get to the mission prior to actually finding him.
Don't fight it. The cult always gets what it wants. We already have Themos. We'll find your mother and you'll be dead.
Dude. The choir in disguise. Oh man, this is actually funny. This is actually... Oh, God. Oh my. Well, that was easy.
Killing me is a mistake.
Trusting you on Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive. The cult wanted you dead.
What cult? Where are they?
Small shard I found on El Pinor is like nothing I've ever seen. Might come in handy.
Like I said, I was definitely not expecting to be able to actually do this prior to the quest of finding Elgin. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, whatever works. Whatever works. So that's the thing, like, since I've already completed this mission already, what's gonna take place after?
I should try to stay out of sight.
I mean, I guess I'd probably go to the next mission that comes after this one. Or not after the one I'm doing currently, but after I kill Alpine, I'm assuming that I'm just gonna go right to that mission. Oh my god, that's too funny. That's too good.
Easy, see?
Oh. Oh, looky. Here we go.
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta.
Here to you.
Oh, no way. Blade of Yumminess? What the fuck? that's kind of a sucky, plus, I mean, it's good, you know, plus 250% damage, but can't use abilities. That's kind of, you know, you're sacrificing something pretty great. Oh my god.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Eventually, I'm going to start upgrading and engraving stuff. Eventually. What I did in my first and second
The Sanctuary
playthrough...
of Delphi. The gods themselves watch over this land.
Yeah, what I ended up doing in my first and second playthrough for this, in terms of upgrading and engraving, I actually I waited until I was, like, a much higher level, even though, you know, Ubisoft ended up increasing the level cap. I just kept waiting until I was, like, higher level, and then I just decided, you know, this is a pretty good spot to start upgrading stuff. I think I might have started upgrading at, like, level 50. Or maybe it was a little earlier on than that. Upgrading and engraving around, like, level 40, maybe 50 or something like that. Yeah, so... But seeing as I'm not going to be exploring everything, I'm not going to get to level 50 or even 70, because like I said before I stopped playing, the second time before I stopped playing, I actually ended up getting to level 75. That's my current most highest player level. And I know I could have gone higher because, well, for one, I didn't even finish, shit, what are the DLCs even called? Right here. I did not finish Torment of Hades. Or no, wait, what? How many DLCs? Oh, well, the DLCs I did finish. I finished Legacy of the First Blade, isn't that what it's called? It should say right here. Give me a moment. Jeez, yeah, Legacy of the First Blade. I completed that whole DLC, which was fantastic, by the way. I loved it. So after that, there was... Wait, I'm gonna keep scrolling first, just in case. There are only 2 DLCs in this game? Fate of Atlantis and Legacy of the First Blade? For some reason, I thought there were 3. Completed June 12, 2019. I honestly thought that there were more than 2. I don't know why, but... Alright, well, I mean... I didn't finish the Fate of Atlantis. I actually stopped playing when I got to Hades. I can't remember what mission I was doing, but all I know is I ended up getting to the underworld, or well, Hades, and I stopped there. I don't know. I think I remember what happened that exact day. Actually, I had to go for something, and then I came back and I was like, I might as well chill. So then from that point forward, I didn't really play Assassin's Creed Odyssey much after that. After I left the house to go do something. So I didn't play Odyssey much after that, and then I was like, fuck, I haven't been playing this, so I'm just gonna uninstall. But now I have a chance to actually finish the Hades part of Fate of Atlantis.
Cassandra, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers. That's the oracle for you. You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas. I may have mentioned you.
I would appreciate your showing a bit more secrecy.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along. How did...
One more move and the spear will be at your throat. Tell me your name.
I also mentioned you can be a little defensive. My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war.
You told me you came to ask the Oracle a personal question.
War is personal, one of us.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
Alright, before we continue, as I was saying, so my first time I played this, again, I played as Cassandra, but at the time I played it, it was actually, as soon as it was released. So at the time, the DLCs weren't even released. So by my second playthrough, by my second playthrough as Alexios, the DLCs were already released at that point. So, like I said, I finished Legacy of the First Blade. I finished the main story for everything, including Legacy of the First Blade, and just the, the not DLC version of the game, which is this, and then, as I already said as well, with the Fate of Atlantis, up to getting to the Underworld, that's kind of where I stopped. So from that point forward, once we get to that part in the stream, in the series, it's actually going to be kind of a blind playthrough from that point forward, because, again, didn't finish it, so, yeah. But, that's fine. I'm actually excited to get back to where I left off.
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom. I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
This line is ridiculous. Are there always this many people to see the Pythia?
These are more than just people. Every city sends a Fiori or sacred ambassadors to seek guidance on behalf of their people. The Pythia not only shapes the destinies of individuals, but of the entire Greek world.
Imagine what power one would have if they controlled what came out of her mouth.
Apollo controls this.
Of course he does.
Delphi is nothing, like they say. Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. People seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of war often stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line... I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right. But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Barnabas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
I'm here to see the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
Very persuasive.
Enter into the light of Apollo, the light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker. I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she? It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain! How could you know that? You need to leave. Now. Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here? Oh, but I do. There is wisdom in your decisions. Any other Misthios would have killed those people in that cave in Megaris, but you held back for the truth and balanced judgment with their lives. But how? No one can hide from the light. Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek. Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you. Cult of Cosmos? The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours! You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers!
And then I go to her house.
Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you. She knew who I was. What I'd done. Tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. Guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia... This is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the temple of Apollo, she's at her home in the Hora of Delphi.
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
Where in the Hora of Delphi does the Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
I'll find where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
Alright. Oh, I remember. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is one of my other favorite abilities. to get these 3 at some point soon, sometime soon.
The Oracle is hiding inside. I'll finally get some answers.
Fantasieren, Blair.
They'll keep a sharp. That's a lot of protection for the Pythia.
They're both trying to get in, but they can't. What dumbass. No. I don't think they can get in. Oh my. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. That was good. They both got it now. care that blood isn't supposed to be spilled on these grounds, but you know what? I really don't care. I know that blood isn't supposed to be spilled, but I really don't care. Oh my god! he went flying. Oh, the shield just... That was awesome. Uh-oh, we're gonna die. Yup.
I'm not here to hurt you. I just want answers. The Pythia is a sacred vessel of the gods. People travel the world for my answers. But none of them would dare break into my home. Apollo's wrath will be cruel and swift. Guards!
Enough with your lies. Tell me what I want to know.
I can't breathe.
If you raise your voice, if you tell a lie, I will cut your throat.
I'm dead already. They'll find out you were here, and they'll kill me for it.
Who? This cult of Cosmos? Speak!
Yes, the cult wants you dead. They know you're here.
What is this cult of Cosmos?
They are the eyes that see, but go unseen.
Enough with the riddles. I want names.
I don't know. I swear. They hide behind masks and shrouds.
Why would you work for the cult?
I have no choice.
So, all those prophecies from the gods, all those people, you're paid to deceive them all?
Most want to know about love or death. I tell them what they want to hear. But when people want to know about war or politics, I'm paid very well to tell them what the cult wants them to hear.
You said you saw me in your visions. What did you see?
There is an artifact under the Temple of Apollo. It reveals what only the gods should know.
You called me the child on the mountain.
The cult hunts a Spartan child who survived the terrible fall from Mount Taygetos. The artifact revealed that child to be you.
You have an opportunity to do the right thing. Tell me where to find the cult. Tell me where they are, or we'll go find them together.
Beneath the Temple of Apollo, there is an ancient chamber. I think they meet there. But without one of their cloaks and masks, you won't make it more than 2 steps inside.
Where can I find one of these cloaks and masks?
There is a man. He visits me from time to time, makes sure I'm well taken care of. I have the biggest house in the Hora of Delphi, yet he still offers drachmi for my troubles. Gives me the creeps.
What's his name?
Elpinor.
Elpinor? He's with the cult?
I can't be sure, but if he is, he would definitely have what you require.
I sent Elpinor to the underworld. I knew the mask I stripped from his corpse would come in handy.
Now go! You bring nothing but darkness with you.
So just like that, okay. Just a heads up that, hey, I killed Elpinor.
Should tell Herodotus what the Pythia told me about the cult. Maybe he'll have some insight.
I can see you, you know. My reward awaits. Let's get this
That
over.
was a lot of health taken from him. Yep. Just like that. Alright, well, it's time to get this last one.
Well, what did the Pythia tell you?
The cult of Cosmos is hunting me. But I'm going to hunt them first. She told me they meet in a secret chamber under the Temple of Apollo.
So it's all true. If the cult has done anything, it's fooled this old man.
I've killed the first cultist, Elpinor, a snake I met in Kefalonia. His mask and cloak will get me inside the chamber.
So they're underneath the Temple of Apollo? Yes, by the cave of Yea. I think I know the place.
Find it, and I'll meet you there.
So let's go get this last synchronization point in this area. Focus. I think that's the last one in Focus. It should be. I think I want to change my controls because for some reason, well, my my parry is on my thumb mouse button as well as my assassination yeah, as well as my assassinate. But when I first played this, it was on. This one was on 5, I think. Or which one? Assassinate was on 5. Yeah, I was right. So parry is on 5 currently as well. But when I played it previously, my first 2 playthroughs, it was actually parry was on 4 and this was on 5. So I think I'm kind of still, even though I haven't played it in months, I'm still actually used to the way it was set up. So I'm just gonna switch it back to the way it was set up, because I'm clearly used to that. Because most of the time, like when I'm trying to go to assassinate someone, I'll actually parry instead of assassinate. But when I'm actually fighting hand-to-hand combat, I got the parry down pat, but I still think it's gonna be easier if I just go back to the way I had it before. Because I won't fuck it up. And there's a story portal over here too, somewhere. Mr. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Nice.
So this is the secret chamber. They're not ones for subtlety, are they?
Ως φοβούμεσαι.
Πώς? Απίστευτο.
Λαβέ μοιάστο. Άφες με σωθήνε. Πού κασπαλές εστί. Τρέχετε. Μην που το τολμήσεις. Άδικον εστί. Ως φοβούμεσαι. Φοβούμεσαι. Δία.
So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all along.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Thought these ridiculous costumes were a good idea.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Demos hasn't arrived yet.
Sorry, it's my first time.
A new recruit? Welcome, welcome!
There's a lot of people here.
All share our common mind.
Good.
We're here to evaluate the strides taken by the cult since the last meeting. We haven't met for some time.
Where did they come from?
The land and across the seas, we assemble as a community. Here, there is no war. There are no sides.
You mentioned someone. Vimos. Who is that?
You'll learn his name very, very quickly.
He's our leader.
I'm sure he believes that, but no. He's our weapon. He's difficult, but he does important work for us. I don't envy his position one bit.
I'll go talk to the others. Thank you.
Yes, yes, before Demos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
All right, then. Highest bidder.
You're not listening, bro.
I'm still not convinced.
You. We need another opinion on this. Why split resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Vimos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or his father?
Neither.
You have a better idea.
The sibling, Cassandra.
She's as good as ours already. We need to look to the future.
No. Go after her. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I
hear
much more information to identify who these just cultists wrong. are. We need to look for the father.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Ramos may ask for our hands next. Go on, go on. Make your offering.
I'll pass.
The blood is for the cause, not the boy. Make your sacrifice.
Sorry.
We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the sister. You know, his kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them.
That information is not for Demos, of course. You know how volatile he is. He could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can he know you're about to capture his mother.
And do what with her?
I would lower my voice if I were you. Just know she will be put to good use, unless she's uncontrollable.
You know where she is?
No, but it won't be long until we do, I assure you. She's the cult's next target.
Tell me about Deimos.
He's shown us what we need to know. He's a machine, a weapon for the cult. Someone that unstable can't be trusted with such personal information.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition.
Pull yourself together, Malaka! You're a fucking pig before slaughter!
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch, you're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson!
Does he deserve it?
Does it fucking matter, does it? What I say goes! No questions asked!
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking Archon?
I will. I'll kill Phidias.
Show him what happens to cowards. They get fucking burned!
Hand it to me.
Ha ha ha!
No! No! Ah!
More?
No. I'll go to Athens. I'll stake out the temple. I'll kill him.
Good. And don't waste my fucking time again! Fuck up like that again and I'll draw blood! Now get the fuck out of here before I get this traitor's blood on your roads! You! Someone was spotted going into your house! Gods were found dead outside! Tell me who you talked to or I'll break your pretty face!
Please, I beg you.
Oh, that's
She
Pythia.
forced me. I thought she would kill me.
She? I will kill you! What did you tell her? Speak! Before I really give you something to cry about!
I wish I could do something. But if I reveal myself now, this will all be for nothing.
We can't have two minds about this. The cult must decide.
Letters to and from the cult. Gods, they have a foothold in every part of the Greek world.
We're in more danger than I thought. Strange. I feel something. Towards the pyramid. It's covered in shards like Alpinos.
Ah, you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does. It's impressive.
Yes. Show your reverence. What we have now is everything. Ira has blessed me. My great warrior is leading our army to victory. Can you imagine the pride I feel? Then you have a thing or two left to learn. I raised our champion to bring us to ultimate glory. Wait and see.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. You! Everyone will be tested. You first. Go. You. Go. You. Who are you? Go! You! Get up here! The traitor is dead!
Not in this playthrough. I've played this 2 other times. This is currently my 3rd playthrough. So, in my 2 other playthroughs, yes, I have found Medusa, and I have fought her twice. In both times, I enjoyed it immensely. In this playthrough, however, I've mentioned it many times before, but you're obviously new, so, in this playthrough, seeing as in my previous 2 playthroughs I've managed to explore every inch of the Greek world.
You're alive.
Just a second, wait till this is over. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
There were people in the temple. I couldn't see their faces. They... Herodotus. They control all of the Greek world. Everything.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herodotus... It's my brother.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The cult of Cosmos called my brother Deimos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Cassandra, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, like I said, you're new here. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I played this 2 other times, once as Cassandra and the second time as Alexios. Both times I've explored every inch of the Greek world. Everything has been 100% completed, all of it, everything. I've fought Medusa, I've fought Cyclops, I've fought, what's the other one? Jesus, I can't even remember the other ones now, but those 2 for sure, and then just everything, you know, summing up everything. And with this playthrough, I'm not going to do any of that, because where I've done all of that 2 other times, I don't want to like make it more, I don't want to make it repetitive for myself. So with this playthrough, I'm just going to go for the main story, because I put a lot of hours into this game for like, you know, for 2 playthroughs. So I kind of just want to get on with the story with this playthrough. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed exploring everything, but like I said, it took a lot of hours, and I have a lot of other games I want to get to for streaming, you know.
Pericles is the great general leading the Delian League against the Spartans. They say he's ruthless.
We aren't leading the League against anyone. Pericles is a man of peace. This war was thrust upon him. Upon us all.
A general who doesn't want war? Not likely.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
To Athens? They're hunting my family. My mother. I have to find her.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it. If Pericles doesn't put an end to this war, we're all as good as dead. Including your mother.
Fuck your war. The cultists are exterminating my family.
You have a duty to the Greek world. We both do. Pericles must be warned.
She is my mother. What would you have me do?
If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say, anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you, but let's make it quick, Herodotus. First, Thermopylae. Then we go to Athens. I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
Ah, yes, that's right.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
Continue Odyssey. Might as well unveil these ones as well.
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
All right. Jesus. That's right, and I think, well, the thing of it is too, if I remember correctly, I think some of these are actually part of some side quests. I can't really remember, so I think once we get to these points, well, I guess we'll have to find out. Because the last time I played this was last year, and it was, well, summertime last year. So it'll be a little, a little difficult to remember some things. Anyway. Alright, so...
Path of Betrayal. This is where that traitor snuck the Persian army past Sparta's defenses.
Cave of Kratos. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, that's correct. Last question. So you played this game. You played this game twice, and you completed it at 100%. And you were followed. Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, actually, I don't even need to repeat myself. Yes, you've got that. But if you completed it,
Watch the claws.
watch the claws. Hey, Sophie's quests, or Sophie quests. I mean, yeah, this game was awesome. Well, is awesome. I was actually, oh, I've said many times before. I actually am on my current, my third playthrough. Yeah, Herodotus is awesome. You should have done all the quests. Sorry, I'm new to this game. Oh, it's all no apology necessary. Yeah, even though this is my third playthrough, I'm still enjoying it immensely. I want to take a screenshot, like right here. Perfect screenshot opportunity. F3. Oh yeah. Yeah, right there, that angle. Get some extreme color into there. Whoops. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh, nice. I put fog in it. I forgot about that. Nah. Right about. Actually, I kind of want to get the sun in there too. Alright. I don't know how I should have this. Like, I found some pretty decent angles, but I think right here, actually. Oops. Frames. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, like, even though this is my third playthrough, a part of me still kind of wants to do everything, but I know if I do, I will get bored of it really quick, and then I won't want to play it anymore, which is quite unfortunate. Because I mean, it's unfortunate because I know that's exactly what would happen. Like I said, I mean, it took a lot of dedication and a lot of hours for 2 playthroughs to do what I did. To explore everything, to complete everything, just to do everything, and it did get a little repetitive. I'm not gonna lie, it was starting to get repetitive, but then after I did it, I felt pretty good about myself. But I just know for a fact if I do it again for a 3rd time, ooh, nice, Conquest Battle available. I know for a fact if I do it again for a 3rd time, it's gonna get repetitive, like just instantly. In no time it will get repetitive, unfortunately.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
Oh yeah, this is where I find out about... Excuse me. Oh my god. This is where I find out that, or well, this is where Cassandra finds out that she is Leonidas's... I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Just a tad tired. Just a tad tired. But yeah, this is where Cassandra finds out that she is Leonidas's granddaughter.
If you close your eyes,
Pretty sure anyway, if I remember
hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry! This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then!
This is
We're
why...
going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
Now that we have the necessary resources, we can upgrade the ship's hull.
Right. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, but I love Barnabas. He is honestly one of my favorite characters. The ship's hull, huh? Nice. Yeah, I need to get more money.
Poseidon be praised. She's in ramming shape now, like a feast in the ocean.
Ready the oars!
The commander is taking the helm! We need to be careful in these waters, Commander.
Arrows at the ready! Ready to shoot! Shipboard!
This will do some battling.
Raise the sail! Archers! Ready! Fire the volley!
Try another volley!
Increase speed! Spear volley! Brace yourselves for impact! Shoot! Hit them with your spear!
Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way! You should keep out that sounding! Malaka! They are headed right right for us!
That guy got fucked.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Salvage nearby! Shall we pick it up?
Ready arrows!
Steady your aim!
Everyone! Brace! Archers! Forward! Throw your spears!
We need to get back in position! Back on safe waters!
Let's watch this guy drown. Yeah.
Something tells me that's not the last battle we will have.
Faster! Sail! Now!
Alright, let's see what we can do.
I see salvage!
Rowers! To your oars! No Greece. Land of salt and more salt.
I might as well get this synchronization point, I guess. Almost level 11. Okay. Yeah. That's a thing. Okay. Just might be a little difficult. Oh. Let's go get that at least.
Ready to set sail?
I didn't buy anything recently, did I? Didn't have any. I didn't have any, what are they called? Oh my god. I'm blanking. Bounties. I don't think I had any bounties recently, did I?
The gods are with us today, Cassandra. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is. That debris could be useful. We are heading into dangerous waters.
Ready the ship for mooring! Get ready to leave!
These are dangerous waters, Commander. Are you sure we should sail this way, Commander? I wish I had your confidence.
Rowing speed! Sail down!
The Bay of Marathon is you know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great text of King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure. The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon!
You're both hopeless.
Release!
The wind took that one!
We're moving now! Attack! I need doctor!
They're going to hit us! With this! Look there! Salvage!
Ready your bows! Shoot when ready! Now!
I think we're out of danger. Along these waters, though.
Speed up! Here we go! Get ready to fire! Race!
Release now! Get ready!
Taking damage from that fire!
Arrows at the ready! Loose arrows! Attack with your spears! Get ready to fire!
Sail! Cover day!
Sails down! Ship the oars! Sails up! Now! Less speed! Ready arrows! More speed! Ramming speed! Ship the oars!
I'm not sure we are safe here.
Cassandra, there's a question I need to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible! And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you, show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is indeed. Look for a large gate.
Sails down! Lower the oars! Let's dock!
That's a dead body. Okay.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Actually, I'm gonna. Dismantle some stuff so I can actually. Have have some resources. Well, that's fine.
Here it is.
Ooh, there's a cult here, but can't really, there's a cultist here, but she's like, oh, not she, but is it she? It is too. Huh. Yeah, she's like 3 levels above me, which doesn't seem like a lot, but in this game it is. So I'm gonna have to come back, fight her.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods! Who built all this? How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Oops. Went to the wrong one.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
No time to rest. Abstergo goons could be tracking us down right now.
And the rest of us will be ready for them. If you burn out here, our mission will be done.
They told me you had a cheerful bedside manner.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Raman variant, with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra-portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Yeah, and I found, well, I think a lot of people did, but yeah, we got some Easter eggs in here.
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler. The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE. Check my email. The Lost Book.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor. So I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
The fuck out of the way.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou. How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
Are you still upset about our last run-in with Abstergo? I'm sorry, I didn't realize those hills in Quebec were so steep. But hey, you and your Yakuza reflexes saved us. Sorry, ex-Yakuza.
We're all alive and our injuries have healed. That's what matters.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop.
Yes, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I love the references in this part.
What?
I love that one.
What? 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 What?
Oh, yes. Oh, rabbits.
What?
Yes. Alright. That's the Animus. Yes. I saved the best for last.
Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth?
Oh, Splinter Cell. I really hope for another Splinter Cell game.
What?
I had to do it one more time.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes. I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Ah, there we go. We can finally... That works. Yeah, I actually, shit, wrong button. The abilities I'm gonna focus on are definitely the ones I've already got unlocked. This one, okay, I remember this one. Increased armor, that one for sure. That one, this one definitely, I love this ability. It's one of my favorites. And this one. So these three. That one. And for arrows, definitely getting the ghost arrow, because that was my all-time favorite. Still is. Definitely getting that. Rapid fire. Oh yeah, I've used this before. Kind of an iffy. Beastmaster. It's funny, I've maxed out this ability before, but I barely used it. You know, I barely... what's it called? I barely... Oh my god, I can't even, you know, speak. Oh, I rarely tamed an animal, you know. So yeah.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Time to talk! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive!
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Deimos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If they're after all of us, there's one less person to find. I killed Nikolaos.
Yet here you are, acting so righteous, when really, you're just like me.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrini. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us, stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
The cult let Myrini live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
Ah, you're being an asshole!
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens, to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Hey, what's up, Chindos? Reach Attica. Oh, Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. I was kind of afraid of that, to be honest. I am not of level. So I am gonna have to do side quests. Alright, well, what I'm thinking is there's Kefalonia there. See, I think all we have to do is side quests, which is good, because, well, if I do undiscovered locations, if I remember correctly, the undiscovered locations, or, well, yeah, just these extra areas, they don't really reward a lot of XP, but I guess it helps. But yeah, like I said, oh, another screenshot from Steve, or by Steve. But like I say, these don't really give a lot of XP. But like I say, it does help. But if I were to do these again, it would take a long while, and this series would be much longer than I am anticipating. But see, that's the thing. Like, it's such a large. Like, the map is so huge. Not huge. I wouldn't say huge, but the areas within the map are pretty big. Like, it's got different areas and like well, it's funny because even deep down I did know that I wouldn't be able to really continue the main story without my god, without doing extra stuff, extra missions and stuff, because this game is definitely based on level. Like, a lot of the missions you have to be of a certain level, obviously. I knew it, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyway, see if I can kind of get away with it, but alas, I cannot. Unfortunately, I can't get away with just doing the main story. So I am actually gonna have to do side quests throughout this series here on Twitch. Well, Twitch and YouTube. So I am gonna definitely have to do side quests. And it's funny too, because with that being said, I might as well just do all this extra stuff here as well, like, but again, the series would be much longer than anticipated, and it will end up getting a little repetitive for me, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe the side quests are going to be just enough. Side quests and main story quests. Maybe they'll be just enough, because like I said, these don't necessarily give a lot of XP, and side quests give more XP than these, and main story quests give more XP than all. So yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from Kefalonia, and then from there we're gonna go to Fokis. And then from there, we'll go back, or we'll come here to Megaris. Oh shit! Oh, we can go kill this cultist. But we'll do that in another stream. So yeah, and then we'll do stuff here as well. These side quests here. Man. Oh, and then of course here as well. It's kind of unfortunate in a way, but. Like I said, I was kind of anticipating it, but I was hoping I can get away with it. Yeah. Luckily, side quests will be enough, and I don't necessarily have to worry about all the other extra stuff, which is pretty nice. Nice. But yeah, alright, so what we're gonna do is we'll go and fast travel to Kefalonia. But we won't start the quest. Or, yeah, well, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm just going to fast travel to Kefalonia, and then not tomorrow, but what is tomorrow? Monday. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so Tuesday, when I come back, streaming this, we'll get on with the side quests, and then once we finish all the side quests that we can see right now on the map, then we'll go back to the main story if those side quests are enough. Man, because like even just a part of me now can't help but think maybe I actually do have to do basically what I've been doing, or what I have already done in my 2 other playthroughs. And if that's the case, that's going to take a long time to finish. This series will take much longer than I thought, if that's the case. But for now, I am going to end the stream. I do hope you all enjoyed. I also appreciate the 3 chatters that have come into my stream tonight. Thank you to Sophie Quests, a follower that tunes in every now and again. Thank you to, I don't even know if I can pronounce this right, Chikonember? Pretty sure I mispronounced that, but anyway, thank you. And then Chandoz, thank you. Doesn't seem to speak English, but thanks. And that actually, that's probably another thing I should probably add onto my Twitch channel, is to ensure that my viewers speak English, because, well, the only language I know is English and a little bit of French, but, you know, I mean, I'm Canadian, so French and English are 2 spoken languages. Anyway, I'm just gonna get something going up here. I'm getting my Amazon Prime Video up and running, because I'm gonna watch some movies after this stream. And yeah, so like I say, I'll be back on Tuesday. It should be good. It should be a fun time. Actually, in a way, I'm actually looking forward to doing the side quests. I really am. I think that's all I have to say. So I'll catch you guys Tuesday. Take it easy. Have a great evening, everybody. And again, thanks to the viewers that attended the stream tonight.